So, here's a route I never actually... Well, I say never, but I didn't expect to be recording a video on it today. This is obviously it's Train Simulator again, but with the Armstrong Powerhouse Class 315 as the train that would primarily be on this route. The Class 317 has not been released yet. It's coming, but it's not here yet, which is unfortunate, because this is my old home line. This is the West Anglia main line. It's a workshop route, so it's well, it's not complete. Yeah, it would normally go from all the way from Liverpool Street to Cambridge. However, I think as far as it goes is Northumberland Park, and I don't think that area is modelled. Where does this go? This is... I don't know that area, actually. A lot of this is a bit... I never went down some of these routes. Hertford East. So where's Cheshunt, then? Where's Cheshunt? There's Roydon. I remember Roydon. We're here at Harlow Town. There's Broxbourne. I could have sworn Cheshunt went down to Hertford East. But apparently that's, I guess you stop at Cheshunt for the Hertford East service, and it takes you to Hertford East. Where? That's where that line goes. Yeah, I never took a train down this line, but I am fairly familiar with this route. It only goes as far as Stansted Airport. This area, you can actually... this is where the M11 motorway goes over, and you can see this entire junction. This goes up to Cambridge. It's not finished yet, as you can see. So, aside from Stansted Airport, the furthest station, the northernmost station you can get onto this line is Stansted Mountfitchet, which is where I used to go to school, actually. And my old home station is down here, Bishop Stortford. So yes, we're at Harlow Town in the Class 215, and basically I'm gonna see how it matches up, and I've gotta say, it's missing a few things here and there. I'm not sure if that's a failure to load, if I'm missing something, but yeah, obviously the platform isn't supposed to look like this. But I gotta say, this does look fairly familiar. I'm not sure about the bus shelters, but yeah, this car park was built in, I think it was 2014, maybe a bit earlier than that. Yeah, obviously a lot of Harlow has not been constructed. Anyway, we're gonna get this train underway. I'm not gonna speak too much in this video, so yeah. Actually, I think I'll put this on push to talk, I think, so yeah. We'll be setting off momentarily. So our attraction today is a Class 315/8. It's in the X1 livery, operated by National Express East Anglia, the franchise that used to run before the current franchise, which is Greater Anglia. I've chosen the 315 as these units did occasionally come down the main line, and it's basically the closest thing I can get to a 317. So, yep, the cab's set up. Let's go. So this is Harlow Mill. It's Harlow's secondary station. This is the main road into Harlow that the A414, I think it's called. It connects Bishop Stortford to Sawbridgeworth to Harlow. As you can see, it's largely unmodelled, and it's well, yeah, unmodelled, unfinished. Does it matter? Probably not. I do hope to see what's that? An official route, or an official Steam version of this route. But this will do for now. As you can see, the cursor's moving around because I've completely forgot that push to talk was on at this point, and I was saying all sorts of things that didn't actually get into the video. So I'm about to say in a moment that I hate push to talk, especially when I'm recording. I hate push to talk. Hopefully I'll just put something over that, but yeah, okay. I really hate when the game starts loading in assets when I'm using the horn. Fakes the horn. Ugh. So this is Sawbridgeworth station. Yeah, it's got a level crossing. What the hell is that? I don't want that. Go away. But yeah, we've got what's it called? An industrial zone. Small industrial zone, anyway. The main town is over here. It's not really been modelled that well. There's some stuff going along here. This station is kind of out of the way of Sawbridgeworth. Not really much else to say about that. Next station, though, is my home station. Old home station, anyway. Bishop Stortford. Now I know this area. I've actually crossed at this level crossing. This foot crossing anyway. As you can see, there's a road there. That is the A414. It's not. I don't think it's been modelled that accurately. There should be a roundabout there, sort of in this area, and this would go up to my housing estate, which was where I lived. Obviously, that's not been modelled. Instead, it's got all the houses here, leads into which is basically the main road into Bishop Stortford. Sorry, I appear to have accidentally set my keyboard as a US keyboard. I'm not sure how the hell that happened. Okay, apologies for that brief break. I've set my keyboard back to English now. Turns out, left shift and alt changes your keyboard language for some stupid reason. Anyway, where were we? Oh yes, we just passed Sawbridgeworth. We are now 1.25 miles away, give or take, away from Bishop Stortford. And of course the game starts loading everything in now. Yay! This might end up being a bit of a blast from the past. Well, they said it was unfinished, and I can really quite tell it's unfinished. For one thing, there's meant to be a bridge here. You can see the shadow for it. This could just be my graphic settings. I mean, I don't have all the full item density, so it could just be that some of the things haven't loaded in because they've been deprioritized. There's also meant to be a bridge here. There's a lot missing here. You know, around this area there would be a bridge or something. There's steps to get over to the platforms 2 and 3, and there would be another entrance here, just around where the car park for what is now an Aldi. Yes. Station itself. Let's see. It's wrong. It's wrong. Not my Stortford station. I mean, it's unfinished, but it's wrong. Yeesh. So yeah, this is this is Bishop Stortford. That's wrong. That's not a real building. That is in fact, I believe, well, it doesn't look like this. It's some sort of a. I'm not entirely sure what it is, but it's definitely not that. That's meant to be a cinema. I mean, at least it's yeah, it's unfinished. And this isn't a official route, it's a workshop route. So it's largely unfinished and inaccurate. But it could be a lot worse, I suppose. Could be the West Coast Main Line south. Let's keep going until we reach Stansted Airport. And I accidentally told the doors to open again. Another main road I was meant to be passing under. This is I think this is Stockman Field. I can't actually remember. Maybe it's not Stockman Field. I don't remember. Now, this is Grange Paddocks. This is a swimming pool and leisure centre. All this is meant to be football fields. This bridge, I can't remember what it's called, if it had a name. But this replaced a foot crossing that had a bit of a tragic past. There was a foot crossing in 2002, and an old woman and her dog was walking across the foot crossing, and they were struck by a train. And later, in I think it was 2011, a schoolgirl from the local Herts and Essex school, I think, she was struck by a train as well, because she ignored the lights and sirens, and she had apparently she was listening to an iPod. So yeah, they decided that the crossing was too dangerous, and they replaced it with a bridge, which is frankly hideous. I mean, it doesn't look like this in real life, but yeah, it was hideous. Is completely hideous. We are now approaching the Cannons Mill Lane foot crossing, right there. It's looking a little bit barren, but to be expected. And this main road here is this is still here. This is the A120. Or is that the A... No, that's the A120. That was the B1547321. Or whatever it was. tell you what, it's really chugging when it's loading up these assets. Ugh. So this is I can't remember the name of the road, if or what the number of the road was, but yeah, this is the main bridge. This leads into Stansted Mountfitchet town, and this is a side road that leads more or less directly to my old school, the Mountfitchet Maths and Computing College, or whatever name they're calling it this week. Like they change it every single week or something like that. It's mental. It used to be Maths and Computing College. It always will be the Maths and Computing College to me. I don't care what they're calling it these days. It's the Mountfitchet Maths and Computing College. Whatever. Anyway, approaching Stansted Mountfitchet. As you can see, the station building is missing. Once again, that could just be my graphics options and me having accidentally deleted it or something. Well, not deleted it, but just not have it activated. This station was extended in 2013, maybe 2012. It used to be 8 carriages maximum, but they extended it to 12 carriages for the Class 379s that Greater Anglia wants to get rid of, even though they're only 8 or 10 years old. They're not that old, and they're getting rid of them already because they're idiots that don't know how to run trains. Up here, ooh, bloody hell! Ugh. Up here is Mountfitchet Castle. They've got a church here, but Mountfitchet Castle is actually a Norman castle, so it's not a typical stone castle. It's more like a motte and bailey. And around here is also the Toy Museum. This is Forest Hall Road that also leads up to where my school is, or yeah, is. And this is Stansted Mountfitchet, looking rather barren, but you know, that's to be expected, I suppose. Next up, there's a... oh god, this is familiar. I don't remember the siding, but yeah, this is the route to Stansted Airport where this service will terminate. So here we go. funnily enough, for all the times I ever got on the Stansted Express, I think I only came down this route once or twice. Oh, by the way, this is the M11 motorway. Oh, there it is. Whoops. Yep, M11. Oh my god, Murcielago! Who owns that? Might be Paul. I don't know. Well, I was aware that it went into a tunnel. Didn't think it was this long of a tunnel, but then again, I guess we're going underneath the runways right about now. Realistically, anyway. I gotta say, this is really quite memorable because I did visit Stansted Airport quite a lot with my dad. And, we didn't actually get on the planes. I think I only flew from Stansted Airport twice in my entire life. And yeah, this station. It always seemed quite dark and imposing to me as a little kid. It's a lot brighter in the game here, but this is it's been a long time since I've been to Stansted Airport. So yeah, Stansted Airport. It's looking a bit barren. Runways are looking a bit muddy. Oh man. And the terminal is looking a bit, oh, pardon me, a bit worse for wear as well. But yeah, oh, I should have opened the doors, shouldn't I? There we go, now the doors are open. Sorry to keep you guys on board. Yeah, I guess that's it. Will there ever be an official version of this route? I hope so. It'll look more complete. It'll be better, hopefully. But, yeah. It would be nice to drive the wagon Class C17 when that eventually comes along. Oh, man. You know, I may not miss the town, but I kinda miss the line.